loud. Okay, so Martel and Arionne are trending in these YouTube streets. Now, people are doing a lot of talking about, of course, the original Straight No Chasers recordings of Arionne. We're not going to get into that. I done said what I felt. It is what it is. I'm waiting for Mel to do whatever she do. They've been speaking on Martel and this wedding band that he's been wearing. And if Martel was trying to set Arionne up by posting this tape. Now, first I want to speak on Martel and this wedding band. Now, if this is the wedding band that Melody gave to this man in 2008, and he's wearing it now after this big scandal with these recordings, this is my take on it. And I could be wrong. I'm hardly ever wrong, Capricorn, but I could be wrong. But I think this is his desperate attempt to, one, try and separate himself from Arionne, because if he's wearing a band, he's claiming to be single. He's just speaking marriage into existence. This girl has been a part of his life for the past 10 years. She's doing all this stupid, idiotic stuff. People are assuming that they're together. He don't want that. He wants to separate himself from her, i.e. him saying that he's single. And a part of me feels like he's kind of waving the white flag to Mel. This, I give up. Well, not necessarily I give up. I'm trying to see how I want to say this. Like he's trying to appeal to her. If he's wearing the band that she got him, he's trying to appeal to her. He's letting her know that he missed her, which I think is obvious to everyone. And a lot of people may say, oh, she reaching. Nah, it's just sometimes you have to look beyond and hear more than what's being shown to you and what's being said. For him to put that band on, I feel like he's trying to send a message to both Melody and to Arionne. With all this stuff going on with Arionne in these recordings, he hasn't said a word. For one, you can't, because she's incriminated the both of them. So it's the only thing that he can say is she lied, she stole his phone, she got the tape, she's upset because he's not with her. Or he can just be honest and tell the truth. He's not going to do that. So his only option is to try to ignore it, pretend he's happy, put on that ring that Melody gave him, let Mel know he's thinking of her, and let Arionne know that he is done with her. Now, do I believe that this man is done with this girl? No, because for one, she knows entirely too much about him. She knows entirely too much about that cast, their business, things that he's told her that he shouldn't have said to her. And if he pissed this girl off, she's going to have another breakdown. She's going to tell things that she shouldn't tell. She's going to say things that she shouldn't say. He has to keep her in this little loop, this little circle, right? To where he don't make her too angry and too upset. But then again, he has to protect himself as well, because now she's putting everything out. And when we get to the point of, did he try to set her up? I was on, well, I wasn't on there. I watched the replay of it. Chit Chat with QT's live, and they were discussing whether or not it was a setup. And I agree with one of the callers. I would have to see the timeline. Now, when Martel sent Melody the screenshot, this was when they were going through their child custody thing, because she said he went live first, then she went live, then he sent her the screenshot. When he went live, he was speaking on her having the 20 babysitters, and that were 22 babysitters, and that, well, he said 20 and 22, so I'm not sure which one he was speaking of, but he said that bothered him. And after that, Melody started posting, and that's when she said he sent her the screenshot for her to be quiet, because she was posting back to back non-stop that day. So this was in the beginning of the child custody case, when he sent her the screenshot of the tape. Now, Arionne spoke about this tape. I want to say this was way before then, because I think she posted the you're in the motel room sucking peanut, it ain't your husband. This was after the third reunion, I think, when Melody had the black on and they were asking her questions about that tape. I think a couple of months or so after that is when Arionne posted it. So yeah, because it was before Melody allowed Martel to go to Destin with them. See how invested I am in this? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. So initially, I don't think he was doing this to set Arionne up. But now that everything seems that it's going legal, yeah, he may be trying to set her up for the fall, because he's not going to take the blame for it. But I don't think initially that was his goal. I think initially his goal was just strictly to embarrass Mel. It was to make her look bad. It was to make her look like a liar and like a cheater. And that didn't fare well for him. It didn't go how he wanted it to go, because Arionne refused to post it because it was him in the video. She didn't want the world to see what she was going crazy over. Or she was just embarrassed that the world would see what she was going crazy over. But either way it goes, she didn't want to post it because it was him. I don't care how you flip it, slap it, rub it down. These two need to be held accountable for this. And once again, it's crazy how things just work out for you. Because had Carson never contemplated moving to Huntsville, none of this would have ever came out. Arionne wasn't going to expose Martel, and he wasn't going to expose himself. So I just think that we should be grateful that everything came out. Look, listen to my, we should be grateful like it's our situation. But we should be grateful for Melody that everything came out. And hopefully this could put an end to, put a stop to the harassment that she received from them both, from the public humiliation, from the attacks that they sent towards this woman. Hopefully this would stop that. This gave her hopefully just what she needed to put an end to it. I don't care who agree. I don't care who disagree. This is what I think, and this is how I feel, and that's why this is my channel, and I say what I think and how I feel. And if I'm wrong, I will correct myself. But as of now, as of right now, until we get more information, until we figure out exactly what's going on, this is where I stand. And once again, we're going to keep our eyes and ears open, because it's not over. Trust and believe. Original Straight No Chaser has plenty more recordings to drop. We just gotta wait for her to drop it so we can just see how low down and dirty Martel and Arionne really are.